Hey guys, D-Sol back in the Nerd Cave with a convention pickups video for you today. Feels like I just did a MonsterMania convention video. MonsterMania 56 was not too long ago, and we just went to MonsterMania 57. Here is the program. This was in the Greater Philadelphia Expo Center in Oaks, PA. It was an awesome show. You had Alice Cooper, a ton of the cast members from the first Scream movie, and many others. Now, I initially wasn't going to go. Oh, and here's some other dates coming up. The March convention, they just have a couple of announcements. Sam Raimi's going to be there. I just got my VIP ticket, so super excited for that. But yeah, for the Oaks, PA, I've been to Oaks, PA a couple times before. It is a huge venue. It's an expo center, so unlike the hotels where it's kind of smaller capacity, there is a ton of capacity here, which means long lines, and I did not have a VIP, so I pretty much waited in lines all weekend. I wasn't going to go. I didn't really need much, but my kids love Scream. They're 9 and 12. They've seen all of them. I'm either a really cool dad or a bad one. But hey, I've seen way worse at much younger age. So as long as there's no overt sex or nudity, I'm pretty much okay with it. But anyway, that's just me. But yeah, they were super excited to go. This is the first convention that I've taken both of them for the whole weekend, and they really loved it. So it was worth it at the end. So just want to show you some of the stuff that they picked up, some of the stuff that I got signed, and then some of the pickup. So I guess let's just get started. We'll jump right in with this. So they got some posters signed, some mini posters from the cast. This was my daughter's. We got, who did we get? We got Jamie Kennedy, David Arquette, Skeet Ulrich, Nev Campbell, Roger Jackson, and Matthew Lillard. So super cool. They were so nice. Really nice to the kids. They were super excited to meet them. We also got a photo op. I'm not going to show the photo op just because I'm not, going to show my kids on here, but the photo op is really cool as well. Expensive weekend for sure. These aren't cheap signatures, and I pretty much had to get double. Here is my son's poster. But yeah, we pretty much had to divide and conquer. My brother-in-law came with us. He stayed at Matthew Lillard's line while we got almost everyone else on the first night. Then the second day, we got Roger Jackson right away in the morning, and then starting at 10:30 went on Nev Campbell's line and was at that line until about almost 7 o'clock at night. Jumping off the line, taking turns, running through the vendors, stuff like that. But yeah, it was rough, but the kids loved it and they were super happy. David Arquette was awesome. He was the first one that we met, and my kids, like I said, were super excited, and he said to them, it was really cool. First, he was talking about like Bozo the Clown. He owns the IP for Bozo the Clown. If you didn't know that, my kids didn't know who Bozo the Clown was, so I had to explain it after the fact. But he said, never look up at anyone like they're better than you. Never look down on anyone like you're better than them. We're all equal. We're all awesome. And I was like, wow, that's pretty deep. So that was really awesome, and the kids really listened to that. So Skeet Ulrich was really cool. He was talking to my son about some basketball player, and apparently he knew the town that we were from, which was awesome. And yeah, and everyone else was really cool. Roger Jackson did the voice. They freaked out when they heard the voice. But yeah, it took a really long time. A lot of lines, a lot of waiting on lines. But at the end of the day, we got what we needed. They were super happy, and that's all that matters. And my daughter also got her Scream bag signed by Nev Campbell. She was initially going to get this signed by everybody, but then she realized she still wants to wear it, and she saw that poster, and her brother was getting a poster signed, so that's what she ended up getting. So yeah, and cool story. My son went up to Jamie Kennedy. He loves Randy, and whispered to him like, "You're my favorite," and gave him a high five, and then just gave him this plush for free. Just kind of gave it to him. Says, "Hey, you want this?" So my son was really excited for that. So thank you, Jamie Kennedy. You were cool. You definitely made his day. So thank you for that. So that's the stuff that they got. They also got some T-shirts. I don't have that on me now, but they needed some Scream T-shirts for our photo op, so we picked that up. My son also got this. So if you're not subscribed to Hack the Movies, definitely subscribe. That channel is awesome. I've been following them for a really long time. Tony, who is on that, who it's his channel, watched him on rental reviews, and then now watch him on his channel. He was there last year, and then he was there this year, and I walked by him, and he always says on his channel that he's like, super famous YouTube guy. So I referred to him as that when he walked by us to my son, and my son was just like, wow. And anyway, like, Tony came over, and he was really cool to my kid. He really wanted to check out his table later. He went to his table, told him when he gets a YouTube channel, or gets signed up for YouTube, he will subscribe to his channel as long as Tony subscribes to mine. So welcome to the channel, Tony. If you are watching, you definitely made my son's day. And my son had to get a T-shirt. And I thought he was just going to get a Hack the Movies T-shirt like I did last year and had everyone sign it. And the whole crew was there from Hack the Movies, so it was really cool. My son was like starstruck, just with all the the movies, the actors and YouTube people that he's seen. He thought that was really cool. So yeah, my son had to get this shirt. My wife was like, "What?" So yeah. This is Tony, and this is the shirt that my son really wanted. So yeah, that is an interesting story. But again, thanks, Tony, and I hope you are watching. And if you're not subscribed to his channel, why aren't you? Check it out. Okay, so some of the stuff that I picked up. I got a couple signatures. Got my Ghostface Pop signed. I already had Matthew Lillard and Roger Jackson sign this, so I just needed Skeet. So got that, and super excited, although I don't know what happened to my pop. Not that I'm looking to sell this, but eventually if I ever do, that sucks, but whatever. Again, this is just really for me and my enjoyment for now. So definitely excited for that, to have finished that. And then I got this, and this really annoyed the hell out of me. Let me know in the comments if I am overreacting, but I got my American Werewolf in London Arrow 4K. I'm sorry, this is the Blu-ray, not the 4K. Chunky box set, signed by David Naughton and Griffin Dunn. And I went to David first. I said, "Hey, can you sign it under your face?" And he said, "Sure," and then signs it smack in the middle. I go to Griffin and say, "Hey, can you sign it by your face?" "Absolutely." Signs it over David's face. When David first signed this, he used some sort of pen that it was shiny that you couldn't see. So if you look at it, you can't see it, and you do this, and you see his name. So unless that's my name, I don't know. But I was like, yeah, that's cool, but you can't see it. So he had to write over it here. He wrote "Beware the Moon," I think, and you can't really see it. He used a really thick pen. Placement on these things is almost as important as getting it signed in the first place. So it's really annoyed me. They do these things all the time. They rushed me too, and they just came back from a break or from a photo op. And it's just, the entire convention, we're talking to the Screamcast, and they're so nice. And I get it. I have kids with me. My kids weren't with me here. David was just talking to the dude that was working with him, collecting his money. And Griffin was cool. Actually chatted with him for a minute. But yeah, I told him I just got the 4K of After Hours, right? Is that what it's called? Am I totally forgetting the name of the movie? Yeah, I think that's correct. If I'm wrong, you can yell at me in the comments. But yeah, so that kind of sucked, but whatever. And it's, not cheap. It's $50 a signature, so kind of annoying. But anyway, that's that. Those are the signatures I got. And then just, a couple pickups. I got this really kick-ass flannel. Let me just zoom this out. And on the back is the Lost Boys, which is really cool. I've always kind of wanted a kind of flannel like this, and it was Lost Boys, so I had to get it. A little pricey, but the quality is really good. Hand-stitched, pre-washed, and fit real nice. So definitely glad to have that. And then, of course, Vinegar Syndrome was there. And I had to get some stuff from Vinegar Syndrome. And I pretty much just got the November releases. So here they are. Quickly, we'll go through them. First up, and one that I was really looking forward to, is Rabbit Grannies with a really cool lenticular. Sorry for the glare. And lenticular on both sides. Here's the Amaray with all the info. Pause that if you want to take a look. And it's a Troma release. Well, it's a Troma movie, the Vinegar Syndrome release. Here we go. Rabbit Grannies. Next up is Mother's Day. On 4K. Ton of information about the movie, ton of special features if you want to pause that and take a look. I ended up getting the whole month of releases just because I liked most of the movies. Really good deal. Didn't get anything else only because the I keep saying halfway. The Black Friday sale is happening in a matter of days, so definitely check that out. They have a couple hints out there of what the releases are. I don't know what they're going to be, so we'll be surprised. But the newer releases aren't part of the sale, and you get a little bit of a discount when you get it at the table, so I went ahead and got it. It's the same dude there every time. Really cool, always bullshit with him. Learned some stuff about, Vinegar Syndrome, so it's really cool. But anyway, next up is Bloodsucking Freaks. And that is also on 4K. If you want to pause that, just look at the special features. And this is like a really hard... Let me compare this. I mean, yeah, their slips are awesome and pretty thick compared to like normal slips. But this is like a hard box almost. What the... Oh, shit. Oh, wait a minute. Sorry about that. I had to tell my son to chill out. He's playing Fortnite, and he's loud as hell when he does it. Anyway, I thought I ripped this, but apparently this is a magnet. Where the hell did it go? Yeah, there's art. Holy shit. I don't think I've seen this on any of the unboxings for this release, unless I just didn't see the ones that had this. Did anyone know about this? I don't think I've ever seen this on a Vinegar Syndrome release. Like, I've seen the magnet before, but not on a slip. Wow, that's awesome. Look at that. Let me know in the comments if have you seen that before? I've never seen it. I was wondering why this was such a hard case. That's really cool. I'm very surprised about that. Let me know. I am wondering if there's any other releases I have that I've never noticed. I'll have to go through them. Next up is a VSA release, Magic Crystal, which is one of those Hong Kong movies. I actually watched this one because the dude said that it was like The Golden Child, which it's not. I mean, I guess I know why he said it was like The Golden Child. So I watched it, and maybe because there's a kid in it, but it's not the Golden Child, and it's really cheesy, but it's kind of funny too. I actually enjoyed it. So decent pickup there. Really good interview with Cynthia Rothrock on that, so I would say check it out. Number 3105 of 5,000. But yeah, Magic Crystal. And last one up is Mark of the Devil. This is a 4K release, and it comes in a side slip with a slipcover. There we go. A little bit about the film if you want to pause that. I need, I'm always bullshitting with the guy at Vinegar Syndrome, and I've never asked, like, why, and I've said this before in other unboxings. There's no rhyme or reason to, like, their packaging. Like, listen, I love their packaging. I'm not complaining, but this is just a VS 450. This is not like a VSU, VSA, VS whatever. It's just a 4K that has a side slip. But then there's other 4Ks that don't have side slips, or 4Ks that have this weird magnetic latch on the side, which is cool, but I'm not complaining, just wondering why they do that for some and not others. I gotta remember to ask them the next MonsterMania, which is in March, so check that out. But yeah, here are my pickups. Alright guys, here are my pickups from MonsterMania 57. Let me know in the comments below, were you at the convention? What did you get? Who did you get things signed from? Any cool stories? Tony, hope you're watching the video. Thanks again for everything. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, see you guys in the Nerd Cave.